spin. Politicians selling you bull when you want beef. As you know, Senator Sam Dastyari yesterday resigned from Labor's front bench for two reasons. First, he took money from Chinese businessmen close to the Chinese regime. In fact, he even asked one to pay an office bill he got, $1,670, a bill for his staff. Pardon? The second reason he quit, Dastyari also backed China against Australia by saying we should not challenge China's illegal grab for territory in the South China Sea. So, Dastyari first took China's cash, then he took China's side, although he insists he wasn't bought. The question that has most preoccupied journalists is this: why did Dastyari pass on a private bill, office expenses, for some Chinese businessmen to pay? It's never explained. Well, today, Channel 9's Sophie Walsh confronted Dastyari, and the grubby reality was finally laid bare.
Were you short of cash, though?
No, look.
Because, Sam, you haven't answered why you got this company to pay that bill.
No. Look, the reality is that I made a mistake. And the mistake that I made was getting a private company to pay a bill. Exactly.
Why did you ask the company to pay that bill?
Exactly. You know, I asked them to pay it because I didn't want to pay it. I had a bill. I didn't want to pay the bill. The bill was for $1,700 or $1,670. I asked a private company to pay that bill for me. I declared that on my pecuniary interest register.
I asked them to pay it because I didn't want to pay it. Simply put, he was greedy. But that still does not explain why he thought this Chinese company should pay his bills. What was their relationship? Nor has Dastyari answered the really important question: why did he take China's side against our own? And until we get an answer to that, no way can Dastyari come back, even if Labor leader Bill Shorten is already suggesting, hey, it's just serving a suspension.
I don't think this is the end of Senator Dastyari's career. He's a bright young bloke with a lot of passion, a lot of ideas to offer Australia. And I'm sure that in the future he will come back.
In fact, I thought the Prime Minister put it well today. Why didn't Bill Shorten sack this bloke himself rather than wait for Dastyari to quit?
What is it about this Sussex Street operator's control of the numbers in the Labor caucus that Mr Shorten was not able to make a move, frozen, terrified by this 33-year-old junior senator that he described? So junior that the Leader of the Opposition did not have the courage or the integrity to stand him down himself.
But after that interview today with Dastyari, that glimpse of raw reality, then came the political spin that just drives voters mad. From the Prime Minister, this move to keep alive the topic of the South China Sea by inviting Asian leaders to Australia.
There will be a special Australia-ASEAN summit in Australia in 2018, and that invitation has been received with great enthusiasm, and we look forward to that as another building block.
A meeting in 2 years' time, while China keeps meanwhile building its bases, keeps ignoring international rulings against them? And what good is the promise of yet more talk in 2 years when the ASEAN meeting that Turnbull is at right now finished with a statement on the South China Sea confrontation that didn't even dare criticise China by name? But worse, check out Labor. Caught with Dastyari taking China's money, singing China's song, Labor acts like it's actually the good guys here. Here's Bill Shorten today, as if he's always been against exactly the kind of foreign donations that Dastyari was stuffing in his pockets, demanding reform.
I invite Mr Turnbull to work with me that when we introduce a bill to reform foreign donations, to clean up legitimate concerns that are now being expressed in many quarters of the Australian community, Mr Turnbull and I have an opportunity to restore some faith in the political process by cleaning up the overdue issue of foreign donations in this country.
The heart of this guy. Now look, do we actually need even more laws on donations? Because think, Dastyari is gone because we already have the one law that counts. Politicians must declare who donates to them. That means we did see what Dastyari was taking and from whom. So we could decide, Sam, out. So don't buy Labor's spin, this deliberate distraction about needing lots of new laws on donations. Dastyari is gone. But the real questions about what he did, they remain.